Hello and welcome to uh, Night in the Woods, Longest Night 2, Lost Constellation. When we last left off, we found the Hunter. Down you go! Oh. I'm not going to die here tonight. I'm just not. I need to see what's in this hollow. I need to get into that house. Okay, let's go. Well, hitting the vein knocked down some snow. Aha! Some of that weird snow is all the way up in the trees. Need a good strong wind. Haha, I just need to control the wind is all. It's simple. Need something special for this. Oh god, I have to get back into that house. This is the worst, longest night ever. Okay, definitely cannot do that from down here. Just barely not. Here she comes. Stay off my porch! I'm so cold, so cold. No! I'm an astronomer. Those are my skies, damn it. I'm gonna survive this. Okay. From the pen. Let's see. Anything else come around here? The answer is no. So I've got to hit the vein. And not be on the porch. Oh yes, there is a sliding mechanic in this game. If you jump on a slope, if you jump on a slope, I need someone to hide. Squirrels? North wind, black wind, wolf in the dark. Yeah, this weather never behaves. Gotta say the whole damn thing every time. Now that's something. I can get you out of here. You can't even get yourself out of here. I can barely get out of the attic and away from that extremely creepy shrine. It is not safe for you here. Do you know I made that poison and she never even thanked me? She'll take all the credit for it. What? I know, right? Murdering a god isn't something that you want to let someone else take credit for. Oh my god. I thought you were... Accept it, you're freezing in the brambles tonight! Interesting. She is here of her own volition. Sometimes a witch really is a witch. I give upon thee that of the Baba Yaga. What? No, no. No. What is this? Oh God, no. Girl, what have you done? You watched it happen. You watched. It wasn't me, it was this place. It was the oven. It was what you became. I didn't get to choose what happened to me. I was so cold. I was so afraid. I had to survive. And I did not. What is this? Who are you? Don't you dare speak, you waste of a girl. I was her twin. We fled into the woods, identical in all things. Except one. When she pulled my body from the water, the only part of me she kept was the tattoo. I kept it close to me all down the centuries. I believed in some idea of you that is as long dead as I am now. But you survived. Oh my God, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry for this. Get out. I'm sorry, I never meant to. Get out! Yes, May? What is this story about? What do you want it to be about? If I get to choose what it's about, it's not about anything. Oh, that's quite a statement. And I'm really smart. Well, you came up with that plan to rob banks, so clearly you're onto something. I want to know what this is about. I think you have to figure that out on your own. I don't like that. Well, we at least escaped the witch's place. How are you doing? You're a fraud. Why, hello. Nice of you to stop by. There are frozen dead people all over these woods. I've talked to half a dozen of them tonight alone. Either no one takes you up on this coffin business, or you never follow through. So which is it? Huh? You talk to ghosts? Yeah, a whole bunch. I think you got lost and cold and started talking to the snow. No, I've been all the way from the Forest God's Mountain to the Hunter's Hollow, for God's sake. And yet here you are, back at my cabin, not more than half an hour after you last left. Letting the heat out and getting the cold in. Busy night for you, eh? Oh, go to hell. Hell's warm at least. Good night. What a bastard. Ah, the other snowman is gone. Hey. Hey, you're still alive, eh? I just saw all those trees give a great shudder, like they were falling into line, and then you walked up. I think the way is open to the frozen lake. What do you think about that? I think you should wrap up any business you have, and head east as quickly as possible. What business would I still have? I wouldn't pretend to know. I'm a bit nervous about the frozen lake. Do you know the story? Not really. Of how the lake was so deep, it went down to the grave, and the dead came to the surface, and spoke with the living? Of how it was so black that it ate the moon's reflection, and how the moon, being jealous, convinced the sun to turn its back on the lake, so it would be forever frozen. That is why the dead may be found beneath the ice, for they can no longer leave those waters. Did any of that actually happen? You're the one going there. You tell me. Hey there, you okay? I didn't have a chance to ask about you, and how you got here. I think I'm gone. I can hardly hear you. Oh, yes. Thank you so much. You saved my life, Forrest Chantella. That was a real one, you know. It was real to me, even if my sister in the walls. Hello? Goodbye. Are you gone already, Sticky? I am sorry, Sticky. Are you gone already, Sticky? Things are indeed wrapping up. In their wings, in their trees, all things die. Be at peace. Cease all care. They are coming. God of the forest, carry us. Godtender Brown. Empress, it's so late. Why are you still here? Listen, this is very important. I know why your god is dying. But what? You see, I saw. No, you must tell it to them. What? Why? I'm not worthy of hearing of their weaknesses. I don't deserve the peace I have found here, and I must honor them as best as my frail self would allow. That's really something. Come with me now. Hello? Are you there? I did not know that. Why should I accept it? Funny how you decided that is allows you to kill me. Is the natural one. You're not a god. You're just a big animal. I know why you're dying. I know why you are sick. I know why you're dying. Oh, I thought you might have accepted it. Death being always and all that. No. Godtender Brown is a good man. He is kind and curious and warm, even while standing out there in the cold for you. He thinks he doesn't deserve you, but you don't deserve him. And I'd rather you die never knowing what happened to you than to have you touch one hair on his head or betray his devotion. Promise Brown will be safe. Promise on whatever is holy to you. Good. I swear on the stars. Swear on the family you find. Swear on the search. Estra's an astronomer. I swear on the stars. The only reason I came here is because of Godtender Brown's sadness and his love for you. But you won't survive, and I want you to know that. The hunter poisoned you, obviously. Hundreds of years, I know. She's a survivor. It appears you won't be. Ugh, you big dumb animal. Goodbye. They're gone. They'll be back. They always are. Godtender. Yes, Empress. You're a good man. Thank you. I can only hope to be good. Hope is good. Whatever happens, please don't lose that. I wish your blessings on your journey. You as well. Happy longest night. Happy longest night to you too. I'm getting sleepy, Granddad. We're almost done, May. Okay, good. I like the story a lot. I knew you would. You can rob banks with me anytime. And now we must continue to the frozen lake. Still dead sticky? Yep. I guess he's no longer allowing anyone in. Hello, you. Kid? She's gone. She just left. Just now? All I know is sometime after she left, something happened. She stopped being what she was. I don't know if she died but something is happening to me. Can't you just go back home? Child, I am home. Oh, but I'm going to visit where I came from. That's good. No, you don't understand. I used to hope that no one who knew I was gone would come looking for me. But now I'm gonna go looking for them. The townsfolk will weep when they see what I've done to them. And they will go into the ground. I will dig them up. I will place them in the beds of those that loved them. And people will look at that ruin of a town and say it's haunted. Oh, kid, listen to me. Oh, please, child. Until an hour ago I was younger than you, but now I am far, far older. You were kind to me, and I will give you this kindness in return. We won't meet again. Hey, cat, figured I'd see you here. You figured right. You figured wrong. How's that? I didn't die in there. So you didn't? But then again, I never died in there either. So pardon me if I'm not overly impressed you did it once. You are such an ass. You have certainly caused a lot of trouble tonight. I didn't mean to, just passing through. Isn't that always the way? I have to go now. So who are you, really? Pardon? You're some magical cat? Cat god? Cat wizard? Something? I'm just a cat. I live near the woods. I like shiny things. And I listen. Oh, your turn. Who are you? I am an astronomer. I am a survivor. I don't want to use survivor. That's got a really bad ring to it now. I'm here because there is something missing in the sky, and this is where I will find it. Are you sure? At this point, I am so exhausted and cold that I can't afford not to be sure. That's either very sad or very beautiful. It is very true. I am freezing. Rrrr. The hunter, her child, and the forest god. Those aren't your business. I know. Leave all of that here. You were in their forest. I am an astronomer. It may be their forest, but it is under my sky. I bet that sounded great in your head. It sounded great when I said it, ass cat. Goodbye, Adina the astronomer. Good luck. Goodbye, cat. Happy longest night. Prrr. And thus we go to the frozen lake to look for the stars we cannot find. You know, I doubted you would make it. A promise is a promise. How is home? Same as ever. Colder now, of course. The sheep shut down the 5th Street Bridge again on longest night eve. The farmers were all there all day trying to pull them off. Have they figured out why they keep doing that? No one has a clue. I know you can't stay long. I can't, so ask. Okay, did you find the ghost star? I did, my first night dead. It's there. Oh my god. Something like that? Will you remember where that is? Yes. It's funny. What is? It's always been there. I just had no way of seeing it. You still can't, not really. But you can chart where it is. And that's something at least. Wow. I feel like just a few feet away, there's this thing, bigger than I can think about, burning away, exploding. And between us is the sheet of black. And when I think about it, I feel like I'm going to overflow. I think about this a lot these days. We devote ourselves to something we barely understand, something we can never touch. We give it a name, and we give ourselves a name for doing so. All of it creates this connection. And that connection, that which becomes a thing we can touch. You appreciate those connections even more after you've died. I'm going to miss you all over again now. Well, on the bright side, you've got a star out of it. That is something, at least. Pretty amazing to be something, at least. Yeah. Goodbye, astronomer. Goodbye, astronomer. The end. What constellation was it? No one knows. It's lost to history. Did this really happen? Does it matter if it really happened? I think it does. Well, we'll never know. But hearing it happened to you, and that's something. Something, something, something. I want to find that constellation. Go outside some night and find it. And tell me where it is, okay? You look tuckered out, kid. I am. I'll leave you to it. Sweet dreams, kiddo. Night in the Woods Supplemental. M. Hembersalt. Not familiar with that name. Should look it up. And yep, Adam and Becca Saltzman and the rest of the kickbackers. And you! I'm glad I made these people look like semi-people. So, this has been another video in our Nights in the Woods retrospective, and when we come back, it's going to be Greg's turn. And like I said, I'm not going to be doing voice work for it. I think what I want to do is turn it into a commentary, which is going to be like a 12-hour long commentary, but I think there's plenty to this game that's worth talking about. So, when we come back, Greg's turn. Have a good one.